Hey guys, hey Chris and Running Water, how y'all doing? Good evening, good evening. I got some little more news. Hey, there is. Hi June. Hello. How you guys doing? So, yesterday we seen I had the camera on that tank with those bimaculatas, right? Well, I went and looked today. I mean, they're guarding that area. I don't know if they hatched and they got them hid underneath this piece of like a flagstone kind of thing. They got pits dug all over the place. That male's been. You seen that male was digging them pits. I don't. I go over there and they're really protective of that area. So I don't want to really go over there and mess with them. But I think those eggs hatched. That's my hope anyway. And I should know more. I might try to take my phone around a little bit later and check that out. I got enough power to do that in a little bit, but oh man, I tell you what, when I first went on there, I looked in that tank, and remember I told you before, when I discovered them, I mean, there's absolutely no movement. You can't even see any fish in there. Everybody's guarding a certain area, and I can see them because they're by that flower pot, but everything else in there is just still. So I think what they're doing is if they move, that male and female will go after them because they're really in full dress right now. But anyhow, how are you guys doing? Test pits, yeah. They've been digging those, and I don't know. I should have put my phone back over there on it, but I'm just kind of afraid that if they have hatched, that they'll eat them. I mean, I got the other tank over here. I could do that one, but they're all inside of a terracotta hut. Hello, David. How you doing? Good evening, sir. Just talking about those bimaculatas again. I know they got a bunch of eggs in that one. I went by and I used my. Well, I don't have it here now. Of course. Well, yeah, I do. I got these new little lights to go around and check stuff out. And looked in there. There's a bunch of eggs, and she's right there. Got full war paint on, everything. So that tank, I think, is a little more secluded than the one over here because I'm over in this area a lot more. I think staying away from them helps them quite a bit. Stream Elements bot is running. Oh, okay. Good. So I came down here. I've only been down here once earlier today, and then this is my second time down here. I figured, well, I'm all caught up, so I figured I'd come on here. Hello, Jose, my friend. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. I'm awfully happy about these fish. I was talking with Flying Mouse Aquatics, and yeah, the flashlight. These little things. I got these on sale on Amazon. I got a 4-pack, and these are metal. These are really. I mean, you feel them. They're pretty sturdy. Got a 4-pack. I think it was like $8. So we're talking $2 each for these things. Hell, these things are great. They came with the batteries. Just it takes one or two AAA battery. But yeah, I use this to look at the pleco caves and stuff like that. They come in handy. Like that tank right there. I don't have a light on it right now, but I can look over there and I can see all the white clouds. So, all right. Yep, they are definitely necessary. And Jose, are you off tomorrow? Do you have time this evening to be? I was going to check with you. I have not forgotten about you. I know about those I know I'm very, very late with them, but I do have a lot more plecos for you when the weather. I mean, we had some good weather, but now it's freezing cold again. But I still have plecos for you, my friend. I don't know if you still want them or not. You can let me know, and then we can get that worked out. I can get you some. I got some big old some great big ones. I got some big ones. I got some that are like, semi-adult. Yeah, the batteries were included. Yes, they were in these. Yep. Yes, they were. Batteries included, even. That was worth it. So, David, you had a video out, and I seen that you got something from somewhere, but I didn't look at it yet. Did you get fish or did you get plants? What did you get at your at that last event you went to? And Running Water saying hello to Jose. Now, Running Water, you're in Seattle, right? Or is Washington State, if I remember right? That is an excellent deal. You got a point and shoot temp gun for Christmas, and it has the red light so you can see what you're. Oh, wow. Very cool, Nathan. How does that temperature gun work? Do they work pretty good? I've never really, back when COVID hit, we got one as a cheap one. Just everybody's freaking out about that. We bought a temperature gun, and actually, I don't even think it works. But what type did you get, and does it work good? Because I need to get one because, like we were talking yesterday, I don't have any thermometers down here, so I need to get something like that. Hey, there's Linky. Hey, Linky. When ready, you can send me larger, 2 or 3, whatever you can pack. Yes, I do have my heat packs. I do have them. They're the new type. According to David Sr., he says they work good. And I've got a 10-pack of them, so should be all right at some point. And if we can get into the 30s, maybe mid-30s, I like to ship when there's closer to 40 degrees, but if we can get in the 30s, it might be all right. Some Philippine Blue Angels. Oh, wow. Some Wassertang and Gambusia. Oh, you got those. The mosquito fish. But I kind of forgot to put out the video. Oh, you forgot to put it out. I seen the notification for it. Hey, TK. How you doing? Welcome in. Washington State. And Tracy Ballard, your box is going out tomorrow. I got it set. I'll ship it out. It's going to be coming through. It's coming out of UPS. So, and I will send you an email with the tracking information after I drop it off. Welcome in. So good to see you. No rush on that? Okay. I have temp guns. I don't know. Let's see here. I know my son has both. He thinks he's always got a fever. Oh, really? All righty. It works decent. It's not a super fancy one and only costs $10. Oh, that's all right. I don't need anything super fancy. As long as it keeps the temperature in with a degree or two, that's fine with me. Only 1 degree shy from outside of the glass. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad at all. And I don't know if you knew that, Jose, but Tracy won the giveaway we did last week. And got this. I'll show it to you right here. I don't have it boxed up yet, but it's going to be getting boxed and out tomorrow. But this is what Tracy has won. A top fin hang-on back filter. And it's going out tomorrow. Like I say, you can see the box. You can see it's a little bit warped. It's because it got some wetness on it. But, I mean, it's absolutely fine. And we'll have that out. I'm really eager to get that out to you. I'm glad I was able to do something finally like that. Hey, gamer. How you doing? Welcome in. I have the cheapest temperature gun at Harbor Freight. It seems to be fairly accurate. Oh, okay. at Harbor Freight. We have a Harbor Freight right down the way here from us, about maybe 10-minute drive. So I'll go over there and check them out. I usually get most of my stuff off Amazon because I just have it delivered here to the house, so I don't have to leave. But that's right, she won my filter. Yeah. Well, we'll probably be doing some other. I know we're doing more giveaways coming up. We got a very special giveaway coming up in March. I don't know if you were all here when I said about that last night, but our good friend Richard Reynolds is donating a Lowell's Fish Lab fry tray and an automatic egg collector, all in one package for a giveaway, and that'll be for our first auction. And that is so nice. I tell you, I got one. I love it. I haven't seen any eggs yet, so to speak, but like I say, those new cherry bars, they're real small yet. They might not even be a breeding size yet, but hopefully, yeah, either that or I could probably move that over here to the White Cloud tank and see if that works any better. Oh, you know what, Gil? Yeah, Nathan won one from me too. Remember that? It was the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Nathan won it. It was I think it was a Marineland Penguin 200 that you won, right, Nathan? Is that still working for you? But yeah, that's great. I told him he ruined my night. Oh no. We don't want to do that. I got like I said, I got all these hang-on backs in here right now. I bought a bunch of them when they were on sale. I couldn't believe it was a really good sale too. Beto, how you doing, my friend? It was at Amazon, and they had the Penguin 350s. It's the bigger one, does 350 gallons per hour, and it had the dual bio wheels and all that. And they were around there for $11 each. $11. And I was looking at that. I was like to myself, what's going on here? There's got to be a mistake. And then I was like, well, you know what? It's false advertising otherwise. So I ordered up a bunch of them. They all came in. They're all beautiful, perfect. And then the prices shot way up to like $56. And I'm like, dang, did I hit that just right? It was nice. Oh, moved my couch, found the wheels to my HOB. Oh, yes. Very cool. Are you home from work now, Beto, or are you on your way home? Good to see you. We've been, Beto's been showing me some of the stores around his place. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I got I got some actual bio wheels that are still spinning on some of these down here. And I don't clean those things anymore. I just, the inside stuff I'll clean out, but those wheels, I just leave them. I'm actually glad I didn't enter because I'm not using. Oh, that's right, because you got your air system now. There you go. Yes, that's, that was exactly what we were talking about, is that when I get these out, I want to get them all cleaned up with I got some white, clear white vinegar, and to clean all the hard water deposits off these. And I want to get them all cleaned out real good inside, get them all dried out, and then just set them on the shelf over there. Who knows, if I do have a backup pump. Robert Steiger, hello there. I have a backup pump up here for this one, but I mean, this has only been about a year and a half, 2 years now. I got that new pump, and I got a new one. And what happened is I bought a repair kit, and then I bought a whole new pump. So when that one goes down, I can put the new pump on, and then use the repair kit if I ever have to on this one. And that way, I'll have that lined up for the next one. And then from that point on, I'll probably just need to buy more repair kits if I have to. But I've seen on there they said that they have these things running for 10 years for their outside ponds. 10 years outside. I think we're pretty good down here. A lot of people hate those bio wheels, but I've never had any problem with them. I mean, well, look at it this way. Without the bio wheels, they're the same as any other hang-on back filter. So I guess it has a little something extra in case. But if you don't spin, it's not going to hurt anything. I do like a little water movement. Yes, it does help a lot. And how we doing, Robert? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. The reason why I was asking you, Beto, is if you wanted to join me up here, you're more than welcome, or anybody else, Nathan, anybody would like to join up here on the panel. Just doing a impromptu pop-up thingy here. My cat loves the wheels. She's watching. Oh, wow. That's cool. I replaced the impeller. Oh, wow. I've never had to replace any impellers on these. I got some of these upstairs on the tanks up there. I got these same filters, and I paid a lot more for them before I bought these, and they're still running. And that's been about, well, that's been a long time. The house was built in 2007, and then I started getting my tanks back in here. I think it was to move them from the other place here. It was after 2007, in between 2007 and 2008. It was during the winter time, and those filters are still running. I'll be home in like 20 minutes. Excellent. Okay. When you get back here, just when you get relaxed and get your snacks and everything in order, you want to come on up here? We can go look at some of those shops you were talking about. That sounds fun. I always love looking at fish. You know me. And I mentioned to you on the messenger earlier about the bimaculatas. They are guarding something over there fiercely. Maybe I should put my phone on there. I don't know. Hey, Roy's here. What's up? There he is. Hi, Roy. What's up? How you doing, my friend? 3 years ago, I bought two. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, the bimaculatas, they seem to be doing all right. They got those pits built over there. I look inside that flower pot. I don't see anything in there, but they're, you know what? I think I almost have to go over there now after saying all this, don't I? Let me, just got in, was outside transplanting some hydrangeas. Oh, wow. Those are nice. Now, are those the ones that are either going to be blue or pink, depending on the alkalinity or the acidity of the soil? Are those the same ones? Or is that something else? I know there's one kind of flower. It's like a big mum, but it's like either going to be blue if it's alkaline or pink if it's acidic. I can't remember now. My mother had those. The egg catcher, we just talked about that. It's I actually don't know. There's some, I mean, I know that the cherry barb eggs are going to be really tiny. Now, I go over there and I'll look with this, and I see a little stuff all over in there, but I don't know if it's just like tiny pieces of debris. Yes, depending on the soil and the pH. Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, my mother had those, and she put them in our backyard, and they always turned out blue. So it must have been what, alkaline or the soil? But then the neighbors about 2 houses down had the same hydrangeas, and theirs were pink. So I always thought that was kind of interesting how that works. Yes, the hydrangeas. Do you still have your snakes, Roy? Are those the mangrove snakes, I think you call them? Very interesting. Very cool. So what I'm going to do here, just for a quick brief moment, I'm gonna mute myself on here. I'm gonna mute myself, and then need to turn the volume. Mute myself and then deaden the sound. I'll go over there with my phone for just a quick minute. I don't want to disturb them too much, okay, guys? So give me just a minute. Hang tight. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna. You won't be able to hear me for a minute. Hi, Select Pet. Hi there. Welcome in. Yep. You dropped in at a good time because we're gonna go take a look at the Ivanocara bimaculatas and see if we got any fry. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I mean, this is their first time, so if they don't, but they're guarding something. So I'll be back. Okay, can you guys hear me? Oh, my mic is muted. I gotta unmute that. Can you hear me now? Or do I have the wrong thing muted here? Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Okay. Hi, Sage. Oh, you can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, let's go over there and take a quick peek, guys. I'm gonna turn my phone around this way. I won't be able to see the chat for a minute, but I'll be back. Let's go on over here. I'm gonna be kind of careful. I'll show you the auto egg collector real quick, Roy. Oh, and you can see my new pistos down here too. I got that moss there, and they get in there and they'll kind of like top view. The eggs drop down through that grid, and then I got it turned down right now, but it's still putting quite a bit of pressure in here. And then it brings stuff into here, and I can't tell if those are tiny eggs. I just don't know. But there's the cherry barbs right there. All right, now I'm going to sit down. I don't want to spook these guys. I got to be really careful. Excuse me. It's kind of tight in this area. Got my chair here. All right. Now look here. It's like a ghost town in this tank. And yes, Jose, that is the castle. We all know about right. Well, there is the other female back there. But over here, you remember in that. Where are they at? No, they're not in that area anymore because see those little tiger limias? They would not be there. So they moved somewhere again. Oh, there she is. There she is. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Huh. Well, that sucks. I don't know. I really don't know, guys. There were still eggs in there this morning when I came down. Like I say, I don't want to really mess with them. Oh, there she is on that side. See, that other female is in that castle right now, and I don't know where the male is. That male is hiding. Where is he? Okay, well, that's kind of a disappointment. I don't know what's going, guys. They might have those. If we see fry, I'll be sure to let you know, but I'm going to pull my chair back this way now and look at the other tank. See how this one's doing. I don't go down here very much, but here we go. Now that's the odd wheel. That's the third wheel right there. And there's that little pink convict. I have no idea how it got in there, but I got to catch that out. That fish right there. But over here, I don't want to be too invasive, but look back those pits back there. And in there, let's take a look and see if we got anything. I'll get my little flashlight out and take a quick peek. I don't want to do too much because she's in there. Oh, yeah, there are eggs. There are eggs. See there? I can see them. Okay. All right. Well, we see that's, and there's the male right there. I think he's actually trying to breed with both females at the same time, actually, because we got this girl over here. And he keeps going back and forth. Here he is. Interesting times. Interesting. Well, I don't know what's going to happen here, guys, but you know what? I was talking with David earlier today, and we talked last night about it. You know, we're always talking about, well, don't chase parameters this, don't chase parameters that, but you know something? I think that's the wrong approach when it comes to actually breeding these fish. I think they need a softer acidic water, and they're certainly laying enough eggs. Now, but like I said, this is the first time I've noticed it, so I'm just going to see what happens, and then if we have bad luck, which would be, you know, nothing, it won't be any, well, not bad luck, but maybe disappointing. If we don't see any fry, I'm going to start dosing the tank a little bit when they start getting into their breeding dress again, with some of that black water extract, which will actually soften the water and add that acidity that those eggs need to hatch. And that should be fine, because that, you know, you don't have to do it permanently. You can always, when you do your water changes, it'll bring it back to normal again. Because these fish do fine in hard water. I mean, except for the breeding part, I think. But then again, now Christopher Junkin said that he has a friend who has bred these fish. Of course, I'm not giving up here, guys. I mean, we got eggs, and over there, we may even have fry. I just don't want to go rummaging around in there and, you know, disturb them, because if they do have fry, I'd hate for them to eat them. So I'm just kind of like chilling a little bit, trying to anyway, and see what happens. Wait and see. They're looking pretty good, though. I mean, and she's not coming out of that out of that little hut, which leads me to believe that something good's going on in there. As long as I got you in this area, I'll show you over here. Got some. Here's some of the fry of the pistos. Got a little molly in there and a few other things. There's not too many fry. I've been catching them out because she killed the father of all these fish. That little teeny thing right there. She's a little tiger, I tell you what. I don't know why she did it, because they did such a good job raising these guys together. But what I think happened is she wanted to breed again, and he wasn't ready yet. And when she wants something, you know, she goes for it, and if she doesn't get it, she has a temper tantrum. So there she is. But I'll show you. I got another male lined up for her. And over here's the majority of the fry. I mean, they're all hiding right now. They'll bring the camera on here, but you can see they're getting pretty good size. Some of these over here are almost the same size as the female. But there's a lot of them in here too. I'd say all together between both tanks, there's probably about 50 fry. So, all right. So let's go back over here. I'll show you the male that I got for her. There. I've had him. This is going to be her new mate. After I catch the rest of those out, this is an orange flash. And I'm going to put him in there and see how it goes, right? Maybe we can get another spawn. This time it'll be the orange flash, and it'll be something different a little bit, but not a bad looking fish. Over here real quick, check out angels. These guys have been laying eggs all the time. There. But I think that's a male, but then again, people have told me there are two females. So, but the one with the white ventral fins, I know for a fact that is definitely a female. And the other one was the one that was in. Oh, they're looking at something over there, are they? Wait, no, they got a whole bunch more eggs on there. Look at that. Oh my God. On that pipe. Can you guys see that? No wonder. Those are eggs. Holy shit. There's a lot. There's a lot of eggs there. And no wonder they're here. Look at this. He's watching back. I think that's him. If I could just see some wigglers, that would make me so happy. I don't even have to get fry out of it, as long as I know they're viable. Oh. All right, and last but not least for the little tour here, I got the peacock gudgeons. And I can't wait to get started on these guys. I got 10 of them in here. Oh, and I've been waiting. I'm not sure if he's holding right now. He might be. I can't really tell if his jaw, if his mouth is puffed out enough or not, but there's the female. There's the male there. Well, they might just be hungry. These guys are great eaters. They'll eat anything you put in that tank. I threw some green beans in there for those plecos. These guys ate them. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna walk back over here. Have a seat. All right, guys, I'm coming back to the computer now, so I'll see you in just a moment. I'm gonna check out of this one. See you in a minute. Hey guys, let's see. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to check that out and see what was going on there. I probably missed a lot in the chat here. Let's see all we got here. Oh, hey, hey, Chef CV, how you doing? Hey, Glenn, how you doing, mate? I'm gonna scroll up here and see what all I've missed here. I've got some things here. You hear me? Oh, okay, great. I was concerned about that. They do a naughty and eat their egg. Oh, they might have. I hope not. They were guarding something really fierce over there earlier. So I'm not sure if they were just the aftermath of their breeding over there, or if they got fry hidden under that. I don't know if you've seen that big flat rock. There's a lot of area underneath there. I don't know. I really don't know. So good to see you, CV. How are you? Are you making good food? Stingray from Australia said, oh, up in the air on the egg collector for a little Oh, turns the air. Yeah, I turn it way up. Um, and if I did, you know what? Listen to this. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it right now. I want you to hear it when I turn it up. I'm going to go do that right now. Listen to this. I don't know if you can hear that difference, but I sure can. That thing is cranking now. I dropped my light on the floor. Still works. And you know something else I've been doing as well, Roy, is I'll take my turkey baster and I'm trying that every so often. I'll go in there and I'll shoot a jet down there into that grid. If there's any like dead spots in there, maybe it'll push those eggs or whatever closer to that suction tube, bringing it up into that breeder box. So I've been trying that. Been working hard trying to get something going here. Did you leave a light? Yeah, I left the light on. Yes, I did last night. And I was hoping that would be enough. Those are beautiful angels. Thank you. Oh, thank you, gamer. Congrats, Big Daddy. Oh, Big Daddy. Yeah. How you doing, Shy Savage? Yes, a nightlight. They fall asleep and forget they have egg. Yes. I left the light on over there. So they could definitely see what was happening. In fact, last night was the first night I've turned off the light over there for the a pistol fry, but they're big enough now. They're almost as big as she is, so she's not going to eat them. So I did that just to give them a little more chance to. Oh, with their light, I don't leave it fully on. I'll like turn it. It's one of those tubular lights that you can do like underwater. I've been using those because they're cheaper. But I'll just turn that upwards, and that way it just has like a glow where it kind of lights the area up, just so they can see enough to see. Yeah. New job has me running on empty. Oh, no. They're working you too hard, CV. And Sage, now your T-bars, are they a male and female pair you got? I like those. Let me know when you're here, Beto, from when you get home from work. 27 watching, 7 likes. Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, if you'd be so kind as to hit the like button, I really appreciate it. I know that it helps me out somehow. If you'd like to, you can. If you don't have to. I mean, simple as that. I never push that kind of stuff. You know, I only just recently started saying, yeah, if you want to hit the like button, you can. But I know a lot of people insist on it. But I'm just here to have fun with you guys. It doesn't really matter to me. My convict fry are spread all over the floor. Oh, yes. Aren't they great fish? I know people hate convicts, but you know what? I think they're one of my favorites. They've always been a favorite of mine. And I think I love them because for the reasons that most people don't. I like them for the fact that they will breed for you. And, you know, if you want to see some fry and have some fun, and they do it for you. I should have stayed at the jail. Oh, you should have. Did they have your replacement already, CB, there? Maybe you could always say, hey, you know, can I come back? They might let you. The males has blue. Oh, very nice. I love their eyes too. They got the blue eyes too. I think they call them Sajica, Sajica, and then they're the Amatitlania Sajica. But T-bars for short, T-bar cichlids. I like them. Looks like most of my fry are gone. Then suddenly notice they are. Yeah, that's right. They're spread out all over the place. They would, but the money is too good where I am. I see. I hear you. But there is Mary Oliver. Hello. On my way in, number 14. Still have a few more likes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just said that if people want to, they can. I mean, I appreciate it, and I know it helps me. So if they want to, they will. But I'm not going to stress over it. I'm just glad to be here with you guys. That's all I care about. Compared to yeah, it's okay. How are you, Mary? Good to see you. So good to have you here. I was speaking earlier with Beto. He's on his way home. He might be joining us here in a little while. If he so desires. When he gets here, we can check out some things. Or anybody else. If any of you guys that I know who you are, if you guys want to come up on the panel to talk, hey, you're more than welcome. And if you don't like being in front of the camera, you can go like this. And you can just talk. So it's totally up to you. No, I got it. That's all right. Robert Steiger, I just got a pair of convicts a week ago. They are setting up home. Oh, wow. Nice. Let me know if you want a pair of firemouths to go with them. Because I got a lot of firemouth, quite a few firemouths, good sized ones too. They're great fish. I just got a lot of them, and I want to kind of move them out so I can maybe do something different a little bit. I like convicts. Convicts, they were those pink convicts, right? I don't think I showed you those over there, but they were the very first fish that I ever bred in 1974. And I tell you something, I made some good money off them. Back at that time, it was good money because they were kind of a new thing a little bit. And at least in my area, they were, and they sold. I could sell hundreds of them. You get like 50 cents a piece for them. And back then, that was really good. Oh, you have 3 firemouths. Oh, nice. Do you like one more than the other, the convicts or the firemouths? I really enjoy my firemouths too. You're right. I believe it. There's a big YouTuber out there. I can say his name because he doesn't come around here, but it's John from KG Tropicals. I think it's KGT. I think it's called. John. He's the bald guy who's got his nice wife Lisa, and but he's always on there saying that don't get convicts, telling everybody don't get them. I think that's really not really fair. I mean, it's true that they do have a lot of fry, and sometimes they are hard to get rid of. But I don't think there's a better beginning cichlid for anybody who wants to go through the whole process of finding out what they're about. First fish I spawned with angel. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Your angels, huh? That is impressive. I don't know if you've seen that, Roy, when I had it over there. That pipe on the sponge filter is all covered with eggs again. I was wondering why that one was up there next to me just staring at it. I thought, it was like, what is he, antisocial toward me or something? But no, he's there watching all those eggs. So that what makes 6 spawns now. I like the colors of the firemouth. Yeah. The personality, you're right. They are really cool. I got some really beautiful, some of those females over in that tank, of the striped ones, even the pink ones are nice. But they are really gorgeous. Oh, you're not late, Janice. Welcome in. How are you? I seen you earlier over on was it Steven's channel? No, it was on what stream was that? I tell you what, I can't even remember to be honest with you. Big cichlid owners buying them cheap feed. Yeah, they might, but back in '74 they were buying them because they wanted them for um, fish to sell in their stores. I'll be honest. Also, there's nothing wrong. Aquafunky's doing yellow convicts. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know he was after those. Those are the Therichthes passions, I think it's called, if I'm pronouncing that right. And they have like they're yellow, but they have like a instead of the fire mouths with their red gill flares, they have a black ones. They're cool looking. Oh, Bob Steenfont, that's right. Thank you. Oh, the Episto eggs are good, but the eggs we were looking at yesterday are the Ivanocara bimaculatus. And right now, the jury's out on the tank we had last night on the screen here because I don't see any eggs in that flower pot now, but I do see they have pits dug. I don't see any fry, but they are guarding something, so I'm not going to call it a wash yet. And then the other tank over there, we just looked over there, and the female is in the hut, and I can still see the eggs. So, and she doesn't even come out of there. So I'm thinking that might be the one that we strike pay dirt with. But hopefully we do both. That would be nice. I have to feed my painted turtle. Oh yeah. I had a couple red tiger Oscars down here. And I had 1 billion of those convict fry, and I was like, I know it makes me feel like a bad person by saying it, but I threw them in there and they ate them. I just didn't know what else to do. I mean, nobody wanted them. They didn't go to waste. There's good, clean food for them, and oh yeah, fingers crossed here too. I just hope. But the thing of it is this: I can't put all my emotional eggs in one basket because it is their first spawn. And judging by a lot of my things in the past, when I really get wound up about something, and if I go in too fully, I crash really hard. So I'm taking it a little bit easy. That's right. Mm-hmm. So I'm like this. I'm trying to be a little more practical about it by saying that, a little more easygoing. If they make it, fantastic. If they don't, we'll just try harder next time. We'll try and tweak it a little bit each time, depending if, like I say, I might be barking up the wrong tree. We might have a whole bunch of fry here coming really soon, but I just don't know. And I don't want to get too excited because it's a long fall back down to earth. I just know me, and that's how I get. I can really get wrapped up in something really, and I can fall really hard. So I guess it's kind of good to know myself like that because I'm watching out for myself, make sure I don't want to crash and burn. You know what I mean? Oh, my wife went to buy me. Very good boy lately. Well, look at you. Wow, you're living the dream. You're having them delivered to you even. Wow. She went to buy it for you. I don't think, well, no offense to my wife. She's a wonderful woman, I tell you. I don't think she's ever went to the store and got me anything, actually. Because I do all the driving pretty much. She may have back in the early 90s. I can't remember. It doesn't matter to me, though. But that's nice. It's nice for yours, yeah. Predator isn't natural, and many fry are excess. Mm-hmm. Better stay that way. Oh, yeah. Oh, he will. I think he's living a happy life in Japan right now. That's very nice. Now, question is, are you going to share one with her when she gets home, or doesn't she? Or is it just for you? Oh, I got my coffee here. Good stuff. Very cool. So, in case you happen to see, where'd my phone go? Oh, here it is. If Beto comes in here, tell him to message me on Messenger, okay? And if we go and look at something right now, I'll have the screen up here. I won't be able to see him come in here, but I can see it on my phone. Did you tell your wife others here have also been good? I like beer too. Yes, Mary has been an angel. Get her a beer. Yeah, why not? Why not? I used to enjoy mine. I take asthma medication. I haven't had an asthma attack in a long time, but between that medication, if I drink, it makes me sicker than a dog, honestly. So I stopped back when I got prescribed that because it works good. It works really good. So I quit back and I was at 92, 93, something like that. I used to enjoy going out and all that, but not anymore. Couldn't find homes. Oh, and the thing of it is, they sell feeder fish that aren't clean. You feed them to your prize fish, and they end up getting worms or some other kind of illness like fish TB or something. Hey, just my life. Hello there. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice picture. Um, but yeah. So let me see here. I want to see what we. I do want to look at some fish though. So I'm going to go in here and take a look around, see what we have. Let's go. Wet spot. With a wet spot this time. I like going here from time to time. And back here. Aussie Bill, that's right. How you doing, mate? I keep forgetting that. You went to Texas a while back, didn't you? You are right, Jeff Feeder. Yeah. Our taboo. And when you have something like that, you're breeding convict. You're feeding them. They're in tanks that are healthy, and you can tell. It's actually a better way to go about it. There we are. Okay. Right. So we'll pull the chat back up here for us. Find it here. There we are. Okie dokie. Yes, exactly, Jeff. Those feeder fish are junk, in my opinion. You only breed them to get as many as possible. Yeah, that's right. They don't care about the health. Oh, you come back in August, or you came back in August. Ah, okay. That's my birthday month, which brings about another sore spot with me right now. I figure out I'm supposed to get my Social Security this coming summer, and I found out I'm not going to get my check until October. My first one. I was looking at the wet spots, the loaches are. Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I do love loaches, especially with all these hill stream loaches and stuff that are coming out. Be there, got a flight to grab. Oh wow, Japan. Yep. I would love to go to. I'd love to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Australia. Even make a trip to the UK, possibly. I've been to Canada a few times. All right, let's see here now. Plecos and otters, devilfish, all other catfish. Let's go to the loaches. I'm trying to hear live foods. Bears. Am I just missing where the? Oh, the up at the top. No wonder I went past it. Jeez. You're here. Oh, great. Let me get you in here. 1 second. I just caught you out of the corner of my eye. There we are. And here we go, Beto. Come on in. Just watching for Beto to come in. All right. I hope I didn't rush you too much. Get on home so you get in here. I always. Oh. Yeah, I always got ghost shrimp. You know, ghost shrimp are actually really cool. I had some. They bred in this tank over here. I had lots of them. They get big too. They get good size. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to watch out for Beto as he comes in. Then we can go back here and I can. Well, what I'll do is I'll go in there right now and pull up a picture so we can look at something while we're. Let's look at. Let's click on this one. There we go. Hey, Beto.
Hey, how's it going?
Going pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. I just can't.
You what?
Okay, there we go. Okay, I see.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yep, I can hear you.
Nice.
So, how was your day at work?
It was, it's one of those Mondays that you just wish that kind of just sped up as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Some Mondays are like that sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why HHD calls it the case of the Mondays because,
exactly.
They're not so.
That's fun. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's one of those weeks where it's a little weird because of the holidays, So it's like I only got the holidays off, only the actual days. So it was kind of like in years past they would give us more time off. So it was a little upsetting that we only got Christmas off and we're only going to get the first off. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you got to work on New Year's Eve?
We usually do, and then we'll get off early, because since I work until like around midnight, we usually get off like around 7 p.m. and then we'll take the full day off on the 1st, But in years past, we have gotten like long, like we were supposed to get Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and they had told us this, and then at the very last minute, I shit you not, the same day that was gonna be the last day of work, they hit us with the matter of fact, didn't even say nothing. They just put the schedule up right by the time clock, and it shows right there that we had to work all the way through the holiday.
Oh.
So it was kind of like I said.
They don't really care how they treat you guys, huh?
You know what it is? It's not even. It's the fact that so many people allow it. Because if there was more people objecting, I imagine they would be more respectful. But since a lot of people allow this to happen, it's like one of those things. It's like, say, if I do a lot of work, right, like more than I have to, then the next guy that does my job that doesn't want to do as much, they're gonna say, hey, well, Beto does it. Why can't you? You know?
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that's what's going on here, because a lot of people want to work the holidays because, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, rag on anybody else. I mean, but they need what they need, and you know, it is what it is. And
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've been. It took me a long time to get to that stage in my life where you can let things go.
yeah,
And I mean, for the most part, you know, they up until pretty recently. I mean, I've been getting better, but
yeah,
sometimes that stuff can be really irritating. And you just when I go home from work some back years ago, I would be. You can ask my wife. She said, "Just quit." You know, I was like, "Yeah, but if I do that, then
got to go look for a new job, and
yeah, I hate that." Oh, there goes my phone. Oh, damn it! I hate that when that
it's
happens.
funny. I've heard that thing crack so many times.
I've literally dropped this phone, and I'm not even gonna exaggerate. I've had to drop this thing at least like between 500 and 1,000 times.
On one stream, I remember hearing you drop it. I think it like 3 times.
You know something though, and this is I should get Kathy on here sometime. She won't go on the camera, but she can probably talk. I get so mad. I put this in I wear these Carhartt shirts, right? And the pockets, they're comfortable. And that's pretty much all the clothes I have, pretty much different colored Carhartt shirts and a few different. I don't have a lot of wardrobe, so.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go to pick something up, and the thing will fall out of my pocket and hit the floor, and it makes me so furious when that happens every time. I just feel like picking that phone up and whipping it against. And it's not the phone's fault. I mean,
luckily nowadays, even without a case over the phone, they're pretty durable. You know, like
this thing is built like a tank. I tell you
yeah,
what, I had a case on it, and I dropped it so many times the case broke, but the phone doesn't. The protective case broke, so I'm like, oh, that's a really good.
But the phone is still intact.
Yeah, phone's still intact.
Yeah, they're very durable. It's hard to even break one. Before, I mean, you could just sit on one and break it, and now I imagine you try to like even bend one and you won't get it to budge.
Oh yeah, this is pretty tough. Pretty tough phone here. I mean, it actually does pretty good. It's my first iPhone. I don't usually get these kind.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
What is that? An iPhone?
Yeah, iPhone.
Yeah, those things are tough, man.
It's a pretty tough one.
I mean, I think the smaller ones are even tougher. They got these really small ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I can imagine if the big ones are tough. Imagine trying to crack the smaller one. You know, they're just they're so well built. You know.
Mm-hmm. And this is that big. We call it a Pro Max, so it's a bigger one.
It's like mine. I think I have the same one.
Oh, nice. This is a 13.
Okay, I had that one. I upgraded to the 15.
Oh, nice.
And I think now they have a 17.
Yeah, 17.
So
yeah, they're gonna. I mean, I can understand they do like more than one a year though. Like they like upgrade 2 or 3 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of I kind of don't like that very much because you just get a new phone and it's like, well, it'd be kind of nice to have it be new for a while, and then it's already upgraded.
I'll tell you what though, I got some big paws here, and I used to have the small one, like the little nano one, and I'll tell you what, when I upgraded to the Pro Max, I mean it's exciting because you have a big screen and you have a lot of room to see everything, and it's nice in that sense. But I think I like the smaller one better. It fits in your hand better. You're more confident with the phone. You can text better with it. You can go across the whole screen with your finger with it.
Yeah.
I just like the comfort of the smaller phone a lot more. And you know what? The tech is almost identical. There's only slight differences in the upgrade to the Pro Max. I guess it's like maybe just the cameras and stuff like that.
Size, I think, and I think they use the same battery.
I think it's pretty much the same. Well, I think the battery is upgraded in the bigger phone. I think that's one of the things. It's like the battery, the camera. But I think as far as the tech, it's just as good. You know, there's nothing wrong with the small one, other than it's a really small screen. You know?
Yep.
But yeah.
So now that's your 33 gallon back there, right? Nice.
I just threw a little food in there.
I'll just do this for a second. I want to take a look here. There we go. Oops, not that one. It's supposed to be you over here. There we go.
You know what? Let me put the big camera.
I don't mean to put you to work after you just got home from work.
No, it's fine.
but I'd like to see it. Oh yeah, I love that, Jake. I love those containers.
So right now I have a guppy that's pretty prego, and I want to throw her in the breeder box. But somebody told me that I should wait until she starts to square off. But I don't know what that means exactly. I mean, I guess it's, you know, obviously. You see the locusts fighting there?
Oh wow, look at them.
Those loaches are they're the most aggressive fish in the tank. Those things duke it out like you have no idea.
I think they're having fun though. I don't think they're hurting each other though. They're just having fun. I think that's how they interact.
But they'll even do that to the cories. They'll chase the cories.
Wow, those are so cool. I love how look at their movements. Isn't that awesome?
They are pretty nice. I worry because, I mean, the cories are pretty sturdy. It's not like you can really scare a cory that much. Like they'll run away, but then, you know, they'll come right back. It's not like they're sensitive or anything like that.
Oh yeah, those orange Venezuelans look nice.
But you can see the loach there on that pot. You know what? They have better eyesight than I thought. You know, like, because you think that because they look flat and you think that they're not seeing, but they have really excellent eyesight, because as soon as they see another loach get close, even from like 5 or 6 inches away, and then they run right up on them, you know? So they have really good eyesight. And I think, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, but I think they have eyelids. Because I could swear I see them squinting, like closing their eyes. It's hard for me to tell, but I do see movement in their eyes. They're either closing their eyes, or they have some kind of a protective lens where they just kind of clear their eye or something. I don't know.
Where did you get those from, Jody P?
No. I got these from my local store.
Oh, okay.
But I have had them for a good while. Maybe like.
They are doing great. You can tell how healthy they are. Look at that.
I've had them for a good maybe 2 years. I had 4.
That looks like a male, I think.
I think it's 2 males and 1 female.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Remember we had that thing. The females have a rounded fin. Good night, Jose. Thank you, sir, for coming in. Have a good night.
Good night, Jose. So here's the guppies there. You can see the male is constantly trying to court the female, but the female's been pregnant for more than a month now. You see how big she is?
Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah, she's getting kind of. Does she have the black gravid spots on the side yet?
Yeah, it's like a little dark spot.
Yeah, there they are. Yep. Oh yeah, she'll be giving birth.
I wonder if that breeder box is too small for her.
You wonder if what?
If that breeder box might be too small. Too small for her.
I know it'll be fine. I mean, she'll just drop them off in there, and.
But you can see how pretty the male is. I'm sure you can't tell from the camera, but he almost looks like he's reflective, you know? With like any light, he just bounces off of him. He's really an eye catcher.
Oh yeah.
So the fish tank farmer, Mike, he recently did a video about a week ago, and in the video he talks about these guppies. And he talks about how they won third place in some competition, some kind
Hello,
of guppy
Dennis.
competition.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I was like, well, no wonder they look really nice, you know.
You know, I've never had guppies in my all the time I've kicked fish. I've never had a guppy. I've had the only closest thing I've had are the blue star endlers, but I've never had an actual proper guppy. Yeah.
Man, you know who has some really nice endlers, and I'm tempted to buy some is Lucas Breaths.
Oh
You know who that is? That's
yeah. I know. Oh yeah. Yep. I know Lucas. Yep.
There's the crabenzas in there.
Oh yeah. Look. Nice.
They're pretty crabenzas. The tip of the face isn't like your average crabenzas where it kind of hooks down. Look at the female back there. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Their face isn't like your average crabenzas where it kind of hooks down and you can kind of tell it's like a sand sifter, right? The mouth has that indication. This is more of like this has a more of like you can see it. You can see the snout, how it looks more kind of sharp. You know, it's not as pointed downward. You can see the female right there. You see it?
Yeah, my albinos have that turned down mouth a little bit.
Yeah, all of them do, really. Almost all.
Oh yeah, there's your female right there in the flower pot. I can see her right there.
Yep.
I think that's a female. It looks like it.
Yeah. This is
I
the male.
I just happened to see that. They're fascinating to watch. But those,
yeah,
they're going to breed for you too. I can tell you right now. Look at him; he's cleaning an area right now.
He does it to the top of the pot. He'll like you know, with his mouth, he'll
Are those eggs?
Something.
Are there eggs in there?
I don't think so. That's a snail.
Oh, okay. I thought I seen something at the top of that.
I'm trying to get him to come out. He's still kind of skittish.
Well, he's in there. He's looking good. His dorsal fin's up, so he's not really scared. He's in there because he wants to breed. I think he's getting that area. That's their house.
Yeah.
And that's going to be cool. My crabenzas still haven't bred for me yet.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that these guys did because, they've been together here for a long while since your auction.
Yeah, it can take sometimes months for them to get to the point where they're comfortable enough to do it. I mean, my Maltese, my little shell dwellers, had them for about 4 months before they started breeding. And I was like, oh, these guys are never going to breed for me. And then one day I looking at the tank and I seen these little teeny faces pop out of the shell, and I'm like, oh wow. And then they've been going at it ever since.
I turned on the light a little bit to see if it looks a little better.
That's a great size tank. I love the 33 long. Look at that. That is really nice.
So here's my little rock pile here.
Oh yeah.
And I have a little crypt here, a bunch of Anubias, some more plats up here with some Ludwigia.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna put another rock pile right here in the smack in the center.
That's good for
about.
When them Hillstream breed, those little the little babies will go in those cracks.
Yeah, I hope that they'll survive because the cories are pretty active on the substrate. So if they come across anything that can fit in their mouths, they're going to snatch it up.
They'll be so tiny. They'll be scurrying in there. I think they're going to be all right. They'll go in there. Hopefully they'll be all right. I mean,
the problem is that there's 10 of them, So there's a lot of them.
Oh, you got 10 of the cories in there?
Yeah, there's 10.
Oh, wow. Nice.
So I want to remove these little caves because nobody really goes in these caves. Sometimes they go into this corner one here, but nobody goes in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all these big rocks, these bigger rocks and slabs here, and I'm just going to pile them all up right here. In the middle, I'm going to make a big, like a center kind of like a little hill right here in the middle, you know.
Well, hold on to those because I know the epistles will use those for caves.
I'm gonna leave them in there, but I'm gonna see if I can put them on top of the pots here. See these little spaces next to the plants?
Oh yeah.
So here's the crebensis trying to make a little. Come on, don't go. The one in the back there, she's still scared. I can tell they are a little.
You know, one thing I noticed about your tank right there, everybody in there is, look at them. The Corys, the Hillstream Loaches, everybody in there is just happy.
Yeah, they're doing good because I do a lot of water changes in here. I do water changes like once every. Sometimes I'll do them every day or every 2 days. I'll change. I'll remove 3 gallons of water.
Oh wow!
I'll do like 3 gallon. I'll remove 3 gallons and I'll put 3 gallons in. So this jug here is 3 gallons exactly. So I'll pull out 3 gallons and then I'll add 3 gallons. And you can see I was doing a water change on this guy down here. You see how I got this little pipe added to it, and it goes down into here.
Wow.
And these are my scarlet baddest here.
Oh, I love those too.
There's a lot of them in here, but they're skittish too. They hide. There's too much stuff in there. And just
now, what have they been eating for you?
So every day I'll drop like the smallest pinch of the magic small fish feed.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put that in there, or I'll do the extreme spirulina flake.
Oh yeah.
And I'll also do some kelp, some nori. So I'll do that.
Oh yeah.
No, it's called nori. It's like what they use to make sushi.
Oh yeah.
Like the green stuff that goes around the sushi. It's kelp, and yeah. So I bought that stuff, and I'll smash that in the coffee grinder, and then I bought an electric coffee. I didn't use it for coffee. It's only been used for fish food. So it's like a little electric coffee grinder, and I use it to grind up like pellets that I use for the Corys. Like I don't want the Amanos taking off with them, so I crush them, and then that way they can't take off with them.
With a big chunk of it, they can get a little bit, but they can't take the majority with them.
Right, and then that way they can still eat, and you know. And the pencil fish are down here.
Ooh, the pencil fish.
They're still in quarantine. So they're going to go up on top with these guys as soon as they...
They're looking good, though. Look at them. Those are the Becksford pencil fish, right?
Yeah. You know what? I'm not sure because they just put Beckford, but I don't know exactly like the location or anything like that because they just don't have that information at the pet stores.
I'm not sure if the Beckford is the location. I don't know. I'm really not sure.
No, Beckford. I think Beckford is the name of the scientist. I think.
Yeah, it probably is because I know like Louisel, he was the one that did the some of the Parachromus cichlids back in the 70s. I mean, his name was they named one after him. It's a Parachromus Louisel. He's one of the guys that discovered it, and yeah, they named a fish after him, so that's pretty cool. Big old monster of a thing, too. Mary's saying that maybe hide the cave behind that driftwood and plant that with it. She says. I think she's talking about these little caves. I think she's talking about.
Like put them behind this little driftwood thing?
I think so.
So there's a bunch of them. Or no, you know what? There's only 3. I could have sworn I had more in here. I could have sworn I had 5. But I don't know where they all went.
Do you remember where you got those at?
Yeah, I got them on sale at PetSmart. And
okay.
with the discount over the holidays, I think I got them for like $4 each.
Wow, that's not bad. Now they only have one opening, right?
They have 2, one on the bottom and one on the face. So you can actually prop it up and then have the fish go in through the bottom as well.
Yeah.
This bigger one here has 2 side openings.
I
You
see.
can't see the other opening because the other opening is facing the inside of this wood thing.
I would like those better if it only had the one hole for them to go in. But that might be. I'm not sure. Well, I mean, when you look at that crebensis, it's in that coffee or the flower pot that's halved,
Uh-huh.
and it seems to be happy in there. So maybe they feel too claustrophobic in them little ones.
Yeah, it is too small for them. I actually bought those cages for the quarries, but they don't even go in there. They'll just go in there and snack on whatever's on the floor, and then they'll go right back out. You believe it or not, the ones that use those little cages the most are the Amano shrimp. You can see
Oh, the Amano shrimp? Oh wow!
here.
Oh wow! Look at that!
Yeah, they're constantly in there.
Wow, that is so cool. Look at them. I've never had an Amano shrimp either. Believe it or not, I've never had them. Those are
Dude, Jeff, these fucking Amanos are like 2 years old.
Oh
Or
wow!
I've had them for 2 years.
Oh wow!
So I can't imagine how old they are already because I don't know how long they were, in transit.
I'm gonna have to get me some of those. Those are make a nice cleanup crew.
One of them jumped out the other day.
Oh really? Oh, is that it right down there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Wow.
He's a good inch and a half.
Yeah, he's good size, definitely.
Yeah, they're pretty big. The only thing I'll tell you about them is if you're going to get them, just know that they carry food away. They're pretty voracious eaters.
Oh, yeah. And Running Water's asking a question to you, Beto. He says, them box filters look pretty clean. Are they new? And if so, where did you find them?
So these box filters, I got them at a swap. At a swap it's called the GCCA, the Greater Chicago Cichlid Association.
Oh,
Fish
yeah.
Swap.
Yep.
And dude, I fucking love these box filters. I love them. I like them a lot more than sponge filters, because you can see how dark it is from all the debris that it collects. The sponge filters, I get the feel, and I don't know because the thing is you can't tell with them because the sponge itself is black, right?
Right.
So you can't really see what's on it. So you
only
don't
when
know
you squeeze them out in some water, you can see it's like mixed chocolate milk, and you're like, oh, it's doing a good job.
Right. But it's not like you can automatically tell, okay, it needs to be wrung out, Whereas with these things, the batting is white. So you can see how dark this thing. I should have changed it already. It needs to be changed. But I love the job that they do. Look at this one down here.
Oh yeah, that's a Gemco one. Oh wow.
And it's in a 10-gallon, so it's a bit of overkill. I shouldn't have such a big filter in there.
I got big sponges in my 10 gallons, and you know what? I don't feel like it's overkill. I think it does a good job.
But I haven't even changed this thing in maybe 3 months, and it's still not even that bad. Like it's still not as dark as Like it could still do some picking up.
Yeah.
I think this is a female bat is here.
Oh, it looks like it might be. Take a look.
Here?
Oh, yes, that does look like a female. It's not colorful. It's not. Oh, let me see the face. It might be a. It might be. It might be a female. But I was thinking it might be a subdominant male too. If the other one's. Oh, that looks like a female right there. The one in front. The brown one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that right there. That looks like a male down there, and the ones with the red on them, that kind of the reddish color, those are the males.
That guy.
Yeah, you got 10 of those?
11.
11.
But I have 3 in a separate tank, and the rest are in here. I don't know exactly how many survivors there are, but this box filter, it's a bit open, and they love to go in there. See how she just went in there? I don't know if you
Oh,
noticed it,
oh
but she
yeah.
just went in there, and I think they use it like. I'm hoping they're dropping their eggs in there if they're having any.
That would be
I,
nice.
I hope they're dropping them in there because it'd be safe for them in there, like. But there's two.
Now,
I don't know how the shrimp got in here, and I don't know if the shrimp will eat the eggs, but I can't get rid of the shrimp. I already took a bunch out, and they survived because there must be babies in there.
if I'm not
And
mistaken, I think they will protect the eggs.
I
They'll.
hope so.
I think they'll guard that. I mean, I think if a shrimp came near there, I think they would probably charge it.
I hope so.
Those are so awesome. I mean, that's cool. And the fact that they're eating prepared food that you're putting in there, having fish like that, a bunch of them like that, because if one grows to grab a piece of that food, they'll all learn from that, and they'll all start eating, prepared foods. I know that a lot of people say, "Oh, you can only eat live food," but I've seen them. Shirley, she has a pair. She has a video out where she had a pair of them, and they were breeding right on the camera. And
Wow.
have you ever seen yours? They'll like the male will grab the female and he'll squeeze it, right? He'll like wrap his body around her and squeeze her, and then she'll squeeze those eggs right out of her. And as that happens, he's fertilizing them. They do it. It's kind of like what bettas do.
Yeah.
Um,
I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen any behavior but to be honest, since it's almost on the floor, I hardly really
yeah, it is.
concentrate. I don't really concentrate on it.
Yeah. Most of them, I don't have anything. I have my closest ones down to the floor. They're probably up about 8 or 10 inches off the floor.
Yeah.
But everything else I have is on one level, and because if I put something down there, for instance, the ones that are down there, I got my betta unimaculatas from Mahakam River location.
Yeah.
I watch them and everything, but I think my fish that I actually can see do better. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I feel like that they're getting more attention and it makes them do better.
Did I tell you that I rescued a goldfish?
The Maltese?
No, I rescued a goldfish.
Oh, you rescued a goldfish. Oh yeah, that's right. I heard you saying that.
At a party, they had goldfish on the table.
Wow.
And he's actually a really nice, pretty one.
Yeah, I like that container too. That's pretty cool. Oh wow.
I'm not sure what kind of goldfish it is.
It looks like a comet.
But he's very, very pretty.
Yeah, they are. Well, that's nice. I mean, I've never had it. Well, I had goldfish. I'll get them from the fair or whatever. So we throw little ping pong balls, and they had these like globe shaped, and they had colored water in it. They had like food dyes in the water, like yellow and red and green, all this weird stuff. And I got a couple. I threw a couple, and I got one was actually a black moor. I don't know. It was one of those black ones. They have like the big bubble eyes.
Yeah, those things are cool.
I had that, and then I had a regular gold one like that.
And look, you see this bowl? This is where they had them.
Oh, that's like the kind of bowl that I had one from the thingy. Yeah, yeah. That's not. That's no way to live right there.
But this guy's like 3 inches.
I tell you one thing right now. You made that fish's life a whole lot better.
Well, he's only going to be there until he, shows that he'll be okay. Like he doesn't have any parasites or anything. And then once he, clears quarantine, then I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with him, to be honest. I don't know where to put him. I mean, I hear they eat plants, don't they?
Yep. But it seems to be enjoying it. That's a nice container too. I mean, it's clear enough where you can see through it and see them. And
yeah, this is where I raised a lot of my Gooday's fry.
Oh,
And then it looks like it's about maybe 6 gallons, 7 gallons, maybe.
Shai Savage is talking about your Gemco box filter. He says he uses those Gemco box filters.
Yeah, those things are awesome. I really like them. I bought like 4 of them when I went to the flock.
Oh, no. And then we got Mary Oliver says Timo sells the box filters. She got a few and on sale. They would probably grab more, but they are PIA. Oh, always.
Yeah, Timu's got a lot of inexpensive stuff.
You know, I honestly buy something from Temu, but every time I go on there, they put that spinning wheel up, right?
Yeah.
And then they want all kinds of this information and everything. I'm like, I feel uncomfortable because I think I feel like they're like gonna rip me off.
I just feel that the quality might not be good, but I don't know. I mean, because you can't really,
Oh, wow.
tell. So these are all the excess plants that I can't fit in my tanks because they just grow so profusely.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
But you can see these swords.
Look at those. Oh, those are very healthy roots. They're nice and white.
But they're starting to go bad. I need to do something with them.
Nice
little one here.
Yeah. What are the little ones on the right-hand side? What are those?
These?
Yeah.
This is Bacopa.
Oh, nice. That's beautiful.
I just had this stuff floating on the top of one of my tanks. Look how thick it is.
Oh, you know, that'd be great fry cover right there.
This is like a big old mat.
I like that.
And then I got some. Here's another one of those caves. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. It seems like those. You know, so I bet like shell dwellers would probably enjoy stuff like that. A little bit smaller ones. I think the cribenzas are maybe a little too big for that. They might feel a little bit too cramped.
And I have some. This is bulbitis.
Bulbitis?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna put this in the 33 long. I just want to attach it to something.
Oh, that's nice.
And then guppy grass. Look at this big ass lump. This is one solid piece of guppy grass.
Nice. Oh, nice and green, nice and dark too.
Look.
Oh, that is really nice.
This is one solid chunk, and it's big. It's a lot bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. I need to. Well, I got the 40 breeder that I'm still gonna put up, so hopefully once I get that 40 breeder up and going, I'll be able to do something with that.
What do you think? Did you say what you were going to put in that 40 breeder, or are you still thinking about it?
I still don't know.
That's the exciting part, isn't it? You not knowing what you're going to do, but you know you got something to do.
But here's the plan, Jeff. So I only have tanks that are 12 inches high, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like all my tanks, they're not higher than 12 inches. So I'm pretty limited to what I can keep at the moment, right? But with the 40 breeder, that gives me access to a much more.
Yeah, it gives you a little more height. I mean, if you wanted to get an angel fish or something, you could do that.
Yeah.
So
actually, angels is a good option. I was really considering getting an angel.
Yeah.
Because they're pretty chill, just as long as you don't have any breeding going on.
And you know something else? I mean, if you're going to have like other fish, if you wanted to have just like one beautiful angel in there, I mean, they're not. I don't think they're the type that would get upset living alone and amongst other fish because I think they get along fine in there. It's like a centerpiece fish.
Yeah.
I know that. I'll change this back for us here. Where you at? Oh, there. I know that.
So,
the ones I have, like I say, they lay eggs. They got a bunch of eggs right now, and I just know that if you get some that start breeding and they actually start producing fry, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. You're like really happy, and then all of a sudden you'd be like, "Wow, I got 500 angelfish here. What am I going to do with them all?"
So one of the other options. So it was either angels, or I wanted to do something with Lake Tanganyika style.
Ooh.
Especially since our water here in Chicago allows for that. Because
Oh,
we have pretty hard water here.
Oh,
So,
you got perfect water for the lake tang. I mean, that Jason from Primetime Aquatics, he keeps them.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, and he lives there in Illinois too, I believe.
He lives a lot further north because when you go on his website, I think it says like where he lives, like the town he lives in. And back when I visited his website, I was curious. I was like, how far is it from me? And it's pretty like north. It's pretty far up there north. So he's not that close, but he's not that far either. So if I wanted to buy fish, I don't know if he would. Oh, he doesn't sell fish anymore.
Oh, he keeps fish.
He doesn't sell any anymore. I don't think.
Oh, he doesn't sell. Yeah, yeah.
I think he stopped. Yeah.
But I bet if he has, I mean, like a lot of us in the hobby and stuff. I mean, I will sell fish if I got an abundance of them or whatever. But even hobbyists, if they get stuff that breed, they're going to want to do something with them instead of keeping them all. So you could say like,
that's true. Who could probably, because I guess I could email him. But the thing is that since I don't have a relationship with him, like, I don't know if he would, sell me anything like that. But yeah, maybe if I saw him at the swaps, maybe if I met him there, because I do know he does visit like the swaps when he go, and he still visits them, I guess, I'm pretty sure. So if I ever run into him, I could always ask him about the Lake Tanganyika. But I'm not that familiar with them yet. I know them by look, right? I've seen them and I've seen how pretty they are and how cool they look. But I don't really know. I don't know the species I'm not familiar with them yet. Like that,
Oh, you will. They're. You know what? I hope you do too, because that's one of my interests. And that way, we share different resources with each other. I know a guy in Michigan here. I'm not going to mention his name, but he breeds Cyprichromis.
Yeah, those are nice.
And they are really. I mean, they're
really pretty.
We had 15 different types that he species that he was breeding. He still has a few of them, and I showed you. I'm not sure if you've seen the picture the other day. I had put a picture up of it's called a blue safari, and they are just a bright, beautiful blue color. The males get that way, and then they breed in the water column up near the top. In other words, they do similar to like the Malawi cichlids. They're mouth brooders, but they will breed in mid-water, and then as she's dropping the eggs, she'll pick the eggs as they start dropping, and they're just really cool. I know George has those, and they breed like that. And you can see the females will have a big chin hanging out. It's full of eggs.
I forgot that those Cyprichromas, those are Lake Tanganyikan, right?
Yes, they are.
I think the nickname is the sardine, right? Or the sardine.
They call them sardine cichlids, basically, but they're really, really nice.
Yeah, those things are super cool. But I have heard from a couple different people that those sardine cichlids don't ship well.
Oh, they don't ship well?
Yeah, they're very sensitive. You gotta move them at a certain point in their life. Like they can't be too young and they can't be too old.
Right.
So they have to be a certain, because they're very sensitive. I think I heard that their spines can break.
Oh, it could be if they get too long. I mean, they are a thin fish.
Yeah.
I think if they sell them when they're small enough, they should be fine.
Yeah.
All the ones that Dave's Rare Fish, they sell at like an inch. He has it says an inch to an inch plus. So they're not going to be much more than an inch, really, maybe less than. But I've heard that a lot of people get successful shipments from them.
I'm saying it could be done. It's just like I said, it has to be done at a really certain point in their life, because if they're too old, I mean, if I'm going to drive them from somewhere, I guess it should be okay, as long as they're not traveling for days, on end. So that as long as I can, because you know what, on the GCCA website, you go on there, and what I love about that website, and this I don't know why everybody doesn't do this, or maybe they do, I just don't know. They post like information. Right, so the club members, they put on there, we're selling these fish. You can pick them up, or I'll ship them to you.
Oh, wow.
And they put on there what they have, and what they have available, every single person, and they even put on the map where they are, and it's so like cool. Like you could just email them, hey, you know what? I like these fish you got. What are they like? What's the location? You know, well, they have all the information on there already, but yeah, and they're usually pretty fairly priced. Like all the ones that I've seen on there, pretty fair. I was gonna buy some Juliet Chromis on there.
Ooh, yeah.
I was gonna buy some Julies on there, and then I chickened out. Like I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna wait because
What was the name of that place again? The site?
the GCCA.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, GCCA.
You can probably get things there cheaper too. I mean, rather than buying it from a retailer.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? Even though you don't live close by, you can still go on there, and you could probably get them to ship them to you. You know?
Oh wow.
Now, mind you, this is a cichlid club, right? So it's a GCCA. You don't have to be a member to buy it from that, but I'm guessing that a lot of these cichlids won't be shipped because of their size.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't want to.
So,
I wouldn't want to. I tried shipping some big peacocks earlier in the season last year, and that didn't go over well because, for one thing, USPS messed up. It was 6 days. The box was smashed. The boxes were smashed. The bags were popped. They were tough bags too. They were 3 mil bags, which takes a lot of pressure to break them.
Yeah.
And judging by the way that box looked, I think they must have run over it with a car or something because it was. And they had everything. They brought it in a big black garbage bag and left it on my friend's porch.
Wow.
I'm like,
that's terrible.
He said he walked out on his porch and you could smell right away. They must have been dead for a couple days already. Yeah. So terrible.
You know what? Everybody I've been hearing that USPS, even when you pay overnight, the majority of the time it takes 6 days.
Yeah. I'm not going to pay overnight to somebody like,
It doesn't even. Yeah, nobody should pay overnight anymore because they're not going to do it. They're not going to get there on time. Maybe if you get the right guys doing it, maybe you might get lucky. But I haven't heard anybody's stuff getting there on time. I think mine got here from Jeff Kane in 3 days, so it was 1 day late. He did the 2 day, I think. What's priority?
Well, there's UPS is 2 day air, and then priority is like 3 days. Priority goes anywhere from they say 1 to 3 days, but it's usually 1 to 4 days.
Okay, so he did priority, and I got it in 3 days. So it's all a matter of luck,
Yeah.
Because like I said, I've seen overnight. I got the overnight shipment for the Goodies. It was overnight, and it took 6 days.
Was there
any damage? This was completely the fault of the USPS.
Who did you buy them from?
From Greg Sage.
Greg Sage. And was there any DOAs?
No. So since they are cold water fish, I don't think the temperature messed with them, and they were in breather bags.
Yeah, breather bag, yes.
So I guess the breather bags do, they do something because 6 days and they look pretty. They look good. It wasn't like they looked messed. They were washed out, obviously, in 6 days, but they looked strong. They weren't, showing any signs of weakness or anything. They were banging up against the bags pretty good. And I was like,
nice.
I was pretty impressed. But you know what? Here's the thing: these fish must have been in the warehouse for 3 days and they couldn't find them. So I knew that they were here, but I just didn't know where because the information was it's not so easy, right? So I'm calling them, oh, no, they're not here. Oh, they're not here. And I'm like, well, where are they? Because I know they're here. But so it was this whole big thing. And for 3 days, I went to the same USPS and they were there the whole time and they couldn't find them. I went 3 days in a row and no, they're not here. They're not here. And they would look for them. No, they're not there. And the whole time they were there. So for 3 days that I went, every time I went, they told me that they weren't there, and they were there the whole time.
Yeah, I don't like that. I know I ship Black Molly. Black Mollies is pretty much my favorite. I breed a lot of them, and I sell a lot of them when I put them up. Back when Get Gills was going, I was selling to a couple people in New Jersey, and they'd order 10 or 20 of them at a time. And I was shipping them in breeder bags. I put 1 fish per bag, so I got them in there. And Send them to them. I was sending priority. Um, I was charged like $20 for shipping, and it came to about that pretty much. 11 days.
Wow.
The fish aren't here. I was tracking it, and it says it was stuck in Indianapolis
Uh-huh.
for a long time. And I was like, well, let me know what happens. I said, it's out of my control. He said, well, it's not your fault because of the thing. But I said, yeah, but I have a, DOA, and if that happens, if they're all dead, I'll put in for the insurance that they tack onto it.
Yeah.
All 11, they all made it. Every single one of them. They're all in breather bags. Not a problem.
Wow, 11 days and they made it.
11 days.
That's wild.
11
I
days.
wonder what
yep.
I wonder what the record is. Like whose fish traveled the longest.
I don't know what the record is.
That's got to be up there.
It's got to be up there, yeah. But I know
That's
one thing.
definitely
I didn't feed that tank for like 3 days, so I know they were all they were all evacuated. So so I got them.
Well,
in
you
there.
know what? That might have counted towards the survival. Because if they would have pooped in the bags, it might have affected them. I mean, who knows? I don't know for sure. But
it take quite a bit of for them to poop in there. Depending on how long it is. I mean, if it's a long trip like that, 11 days. I mean, can you imagine being locked in a small room and a big dump over there in the, it wouldn't kill you, but you wouldn't be very happy. But with them, the water. I mean, it's right in the water column, so it's going right inside of them. So, but yeah, I always like to, keep I fast them for a couple days, and
that's the best thing to do. I mean, get their bowels out of it, clear them out.
Yep.
Seems like it's what everybody does,
Yep. It's gonna be. I tell you, it's gonna be fun in the springtime. We get the auction going. We're gonna have lots of stuff happening.
Oh, you want to see that? Check out this. I was telling you about that kelp, right? The kelp food.
Oh yeah.
So the sushi stuff.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's really healthy for them. So if you have any omnivores, it might help their coloration. But this is it right here.
Oh wow.
You see it? And this is what they used to make sushi. You put your rice in here and you roll it up.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, you can feed this to your fish.
Yeah, that's food grade. That's human food grade. Food grade.
Yeah, I could eat this. Yeah. Me and my fish could share the same meal.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. Probably got a lot of nutrients and vitamins in it.
It probably does, yeah.
And Mel's here, Fish Capades. Hey Mel, welcome in.
What's up, Mel?
And Elaine's here.
I can't even see I don't think I can see the chat at all.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to pop some things up here. I'm not sure if you can see those when I put them on the screen.
The thing is that my screen won't adjust to my phone. That's what I don't like. So I have to scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, we had a few. I tried to mention a few things, and I never thought of checking them on. Chewy, they sell those box filters on Chewy, according to Elaine, and they're pretty reasonably priced too. Fish food. Let's see now. He would sell just. Need to ask him. I have bought fish from him. Oh, from Jason. I think he's talking about.
Really?
Yeah, Shy Savage. Yeah, prime time. Stop selling fish. Sighting them. The kids. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. He worked those kids like a. He worked them hard. They did all the maintenance.
Yeah, I mean, I would put them to work too. Like if my kids, I always try to find things for them to do. Like I don't have children, but when I see my nephews at the house, I'm always trying to get them to do stuff. I wish my mom had a fish room so she could put them to work. So he's doing a good thing. I mean, that's awesome.
They got through high school and went to college and moved out, and then when they left, a lot of the fish left along with a lot of the tanks. They're like, we're not doing all these water changes. Like,
and
wow.
it's a life lesson, they learn from this, so it's a win-win, and they work and they learn. I mean, it's good stuff, Oh, check out this breeder box I have. So I have one of these internal ones.
Oh yeah, those are the ones I was mentioning. Yeah, those work nice. That's
They
something
just
you put inside the tank and put your live bearer in there.
I was thinking about doing that instead of the breeder box.
You can do either way.
I was gonna use the breeder box for the pencil fish.
Yeah, those are good. The only retractor on that one is that it's not that big of a deal, but it does take up space inside the aquarium.
Right.
But it's not that big of a deal, you know. It's
But
just,
it'll fit. Like I could even put it in the front here, just since it's only gonna be there temporarily, you know.
Yep.
As soon as the babies drop, I can always move the baby somewhere else. You know, I'm just trying to capture them. To be honest, the only thing I'm worried about is them getting sucked into the canister, because there's no pre-filter sponge on there.
Oh,
It's just the canister entry is like, you know, they'll get sucked up in there. I know my heater's on. Is it loud?
a little bit. I was having a little bit of trouble. Of course, I turned that thing up earlier over there, and I forgot to turn it back down. You can hear it. That's that egg collector. I got it cranked high, and it's a loud thing. Janice Lambert says, I buy my ChemiPure green from Chewy. Oh, I never bought anything from Chewy yet.
Oh, here, I want to show you the crebenzas because they're out, and
Okay,
I want you to see them because these guys are just, I mean, they just look magnificent. I mean, it could just be me. You tell me.
Oh, you turned your camera off. You got to. There you go. Oh wow. Ooh, look at them. Oh. Now I wonder if those females get the red on their stomach. I can see a little bit of pink on them.
I've seen it more pronounced. Right now, I don't see it at all. But I have seen times where it looks really pronounced. Now, you see the yellow on the bottom of her?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're supposed to get solid yellow underneath, so that underneath that lateral line is supposed to be completely yellow.
Oh, look at that. They're cleaning stuff around there. Look at them. They are so cool. I love those. I mean, that's a very unique looking crebensis, too. I don't usually see them with that nice horizontal stripe going through them.
And that thing is very temporary, Jeff. Like, sometimes they'll be a solid, like, silver.
Oh, nice.
And then like I told you, they change color pretty quickly.
Oh,
They'll be one color 1 minute, and then I've seen it happen before my eyes. Like, I've seen them turn completely silver.
Mm-hmm.
But I really want these guys to breed. And I think I'm going to have to start looking into... See, that's why I was asking Jason about any information about these guys. But I think I'm going to have to inquire with somebody that knows about these. Because he told me that they're called Rolofi, but I found that Rolofi isn't a location. Rolofi is the name of the scientist.
Oh, interesting. I wonder how, I know there's a lot of different types of crebensis. I wonder how many there are. There's a lot. I know that. I know the ones I have are just the average. They're the pulchers, the crebensis pulchers.
Yeah.
But there's types. There's the green Taniatus. There's the red, Nigerian reds.
I really like those.
Mm-hmm.
Those Nigerian reds. Those things are cool.
Yeah, I like the green Nigerian greens too. Those are nice. Very nice.
I need to get more information on these crebenzas for me to try to get them to breed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I will. Now that I got you on here, I will. You can go look at some crebenzas actually if you want to.
Do it.
You up to doing that?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, my ting here. Oh, look at this. My friend, my ting. You can Lamprologus calypterus have fry. Oh, wow.
Hey, George, how's it going?
What's that?
No, I was just saying hi to George.
Oh yeah, he's got a late ting, and you can. He's got calypterus shell dwellers.
Oh, I've
Those
seen all George's setup is just it
Yeah.
makes me want to give up the hobby because I'm just like, man, will I ever reach that?
I know it. I mean,
He just has he has the nicest setup. It's so
I
nice.
think that in the last, I'm not going to say anything about it, but I bet he's bought more fish in the last year than I have all since when I started in '74. Honest to God, I mean, it might not be number wise, but definitely monetarily. I mean, there's a lot probably that I've in my
I
whole
like
life.
how organized they are too.
Mm-hmm.
I like how he has a discus and the little, his little tent. I don't know, what size are those tanks where he has all those? Are those like 15s or 10s? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think maybe 20-gallon talls.
Maybe there are 20s, right?
But he's got that as a lake tank, and you can take it's a 240. It's an 8-foot tank, 2 feet wide and 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
That's just a monster. 8-foot. I'd love to have an 8-foot tank. That would be sweet.
My LFS. If Shai is listening to this, the LFS by me called the Golden Aquarium.
Mhm.
They have a tank that's like this, right? It's 12 inches high, 12 inches deep, but this thing is 8 feet long.
Oh wow!
8 feet long. Yep.
I wonder how much something like that would cost.
He told me. I think he said it was because it's acrylic.
Oh,
This thing is acrylic, and I think he said it was over $2,000.
oh my God! Wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot. Oh, George does say the R20s, those tanks.
They are 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
I knew they weren't too big, but 20 isn't small at all, to be honest.
He breeds them in the 240 gallon. Yeah, I know it. That is. I see that tank, and I could just sit there and.
I told the guy too, the owner from the store. I said, if you ever, break down and like you're gonna shut the store down for whatever reason, please sell me that 8-foot tank, please.
Yeah,
And he's like, all right. He's like, all right. He's like, you're not gonna like the price though. I was like, come on, man, you work with me a little bit, but please sell it to me. And he's like, all right, we'll see. But he knows I want it.
Oh yeah, I see people that do that. They have such good luck. They will find somebody who's really big in the hobby. They've been in it for a long time, and they decide they want to get out. And they get all these tanks and equipment, all this stuff, super cheap. I've never had that yet. I mean, I've never came across somebody that had a fish room around here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anybody around here pretty much. It's not that I'm antisocial or anything. I just don't go out. I'm not very.
I'm the same way.
The neighbors around here aren't very friendly, so I don't go out of my way.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, I totally get you.
If I was outside and somebody come up and walked up to me and said, "Hi, how you doing?" I'd engage them, say, "Hi, nice to meet you." But if I'm out mowing my yard, somebody's walking by or something, or I'm out in the front yard, I'll say hello, and then just be like, not even say anything, just kind of like wave and keep on walking. It's like, what does that tell you? They don't want to,
Yeah.
So anyway, white, black, and grindle worms are really good for conditioning fish. Oh yeah, they are.
Where do you get grindle worms at? Who says that?
Yeah, this is Elaine says this. She says, now, Elaine, the grindle worms, those are in dirt, right? That's not something you want to culture. That's not something.
I heard they come from the sewer.
Oh, do they? Ooh.
Somebody told me that. I don't know if it was true. Somebody said they come from the sewers. From sewage.
Oh, well, I'm full on breeding mode now for the new year. Whoa. I think you're on full on breeding mode 365 days out of the year. If he's breeding something, all he had last year was bettas, and then The discus, he's still got. I mean, he's still breeding them, and he's got the Madacas. I could not believe those. I got some eggs from him, and they all hatched, but then my corridors ate them.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had these little teeny fry. They all hatched. I had no, back then I didn't think corridors were a predatory fish.
Yeah, you see these little guys rummaging around and everything. They'll eat anything on the floor of the tank.
Yep. Yep.
They're cool, but they're friendly and cool. But they'll, if anything is small enough and it's on that substrate, they're gonna vacuum it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to put. That's why I want to put that extra rock pile here, like a little extra one, so give anything more of a chance to survive. Because once I throw the, so here's my plan. I'm gonna throw the pencil fish up here, right? And then I'm gonna throw those Dario up here too.
Oh yeah.
The Scarlet Baddest.
In with the Crebensis?
I mean, I don't know if it's a terrible idea. It seems like they're too small to cause any damage to anything. Not like you said, the Crebensis, they are small enough to where the Crebensis could probably eat them.
Yeah, they might.
But they look like they're pretty active. Like, I don't know if they would get close enough to one of the Crebensis for them to do it.
I'm not sure. I mean, if you got a lot of hiding places, those Scarlet Baddest will find a place to hide.
That's why I was thinking too. Like, if I have a lot of look at all the moss in here. Like, there's just a lot of moss, and I want to even put more plants along the back. I was thinking about just filling up a lot of sand in the back part of it and just planting plants as opposed to just putting everything in pots. I was thinking about putting that. What's that called? That they wrap around that stores the wool that they wrap around the plants.
Rock wool?
I was thinking about getting that stuff, wrapping it around, and using that to anchor it.
Oh.
So I don't have to really put them that deep.
Mm-hmm.
I could just probably have a couple of inches of sand, and hope. The idea is that mixed with some rocks will hold it steady, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it'll allow the roots to actually grow in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how healthy it is to have rock wool in there, but I can't imagine it's going to hurt anything, you know.
Yeah, I one thing though, I personally, I'll be honest, I like those containers. I think that's just a great idea because you can. I mean, it doesn't. I guess if you had a tank with everything is planted in the substrate and you got rocks and you got wood, it's more natural. But that doesn't mean that. I mean, that I like that look, but it doesn't really matter to me that much because I like that look. I mean, it's practical.
Well, it is cool that I could just take everything out, right? So, like, if tomorrow I just wanted to have nothing in here, I could just do that in 10 minutes. I could just have a container and pull all this stuff out of here. All I'll have is that sand on the bottom and that little rock pile at the end.
If you want to put like root tabs in some of those things, you can just put them in that container.
Yeah, I do have some. So this one is dirted. This one is dirted, but the rest are all root tabs. So, yeah,
I took the tanks outside today. I told you I was told to make room for 2 75-gallon tanks. Oh, wow. For grow-up tanks.
It's a good size.
And Mary Oliver said at Beto, tubifex worms live come from sewer, grindle worms not from the sewer. Ah, okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, yeah, she's got it right. Yep.
You know what? And my fish love tubifex worms. I get the freeze-dried ones.
Okay.
You stick them on the glass, and then they will just pick at that until it's gone.
Thanks for correcting me, Mary Oliver, because I'm glad that you do this stuff because then I say stuff that I'm not sure of, and yeah, thank you.
And Elaine says she likes the micro worms better because they smell so much better than the grindle worms. Oh no, it's just the opposite. I'm messing with her. I know she doesn't like those micro worms because they do smell. She says grindle worms don't smell like micro worms, but they need cool, and I can't get them through summers.
That makes sense.
On eBay.
Oh, okay.
They have to stay. I wonder how cold they have to stay.
I mean, I'd probably pop them in the fridge if I could. It seems like in the fridge they at least the blackworms, they're maintained a little easier in the fridge because the water doesn't foul as fast. Because as soon as you put blackworms in like room temperature, you got to be changing that. Like it's depending on how many blackworms you have to change that water out like maybe even twice a day. So
Wow.
they're pretty gross.
I know that some people keep them like you keep fish. I have a well-seeded sponge filter in the tank, so it's got the beneficial bacteria.
Yeah.
And then they'll have like a few like jagged pieces of rock or gravel, not much, and then they put the blackworms in there, and they're supposed to do like really well. And I guess what some people do is they'll reach in that tank and they'll swirl it around, right, with their sharp. And it breaks those up because they're segmented, and every time that breaks, it's going to be another worm.
Yeah. That's a lot easier than what I used to do. I used to pull out a bunch of them and lay them all out on a cutting board that I had specially for this. I wouldn't cook with that cutting board. And I would literally, just the biggest ones, I would cut them in half with a razor blade. And then I would just throw them all back in.
I've never fed a blackworm yet. I've never even had one yet for my tanks.
You know what? I have a theory about blackworms, and I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I kind of feel like my fish were getting parasites from blackworms.
You don't think they'll like them?
They love them.
Oh,
They love blackworms are irresistible. What I'm saying is the blackworms might give.
I hear they're supposed to be the best for like the best food you can give them for conditioning them up to get eggs and all that.
Yeah, but I did get sick fish from them, so like my fish will get sick. I had one get TB, and then some of them just looked rough. And I always wondered if it was the blackworms because I was feeding blackworms almost every day.
Oh yeah. Oh, Michael from Canada, Mary Oliver saying Fish Easy. He's a guy up in Canada, and he has some videos that shows how to culture grindle worms and some other cultures. Yes.
I heard that they're easy to multiply.
He does what?
Like the grindle worms, like they you can get them to their numbers to multiply really fast.
Oh yeah, he really breeds. He's a heck of a breeder. He has all kinds of techniques.
Let me turn down the furnace.
And he also does. I know they even sell green water on his website. They used to. Yeah, Fish Easy. He's really good, Mary Oliver. I've talked with him before. He's actually ordered fish from Dan's before. He was able to get Dan to ship to him once. He was looking for the mascara barbs, and they did ship them to him. That's a lot of hassle though, trying, especially now with all the, stuff that's going on politically with Canada. It's hard to get anything to ship there or to get anything from there. I found a clump of tubifex worms in a dirty puddle from the runoff from a horse manure pile.
Oh wow!
Oh wow! You probably want to rinse them off before you put them in your tank.
I would probably not feed those specifically. Wait till they reproduce and then feed the newer ones.
Yeah. So you probably could actually culture the tubifex worms live too, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you'd have to put like,
But the grindle worms, I heard that they reproduce really quickly.
Oh.
Like you can get them to reproduce at a really fast pace. Like you don't have to wait a long time. Like you can get like a new fresh batch fairly quickly.
Grindle worms and white worms the same thing? Because I heard people that had white worms, and then people call other grindle worms. They look similar, but I'm not sure if they're the same worm or not. But I know white worms are another one that you can do in dirt. And
what are micro worms?
Micro worms are those ones that they put on the oatmeal, and you get like a culture of them.
Yeah, I bought one time, and I didn't ask the owner of the pet shop how to care for them. I just assumed everything was like a black worm that you could it'll survive in water, and I didn't know, and I put them in water.
Oh, they will. I mean, if they make
they died.
if they go into your tank, they will they'll go into that substrate and live.
Yeah.
And
The
then when they pop their
microworms?
heads out of the substrate, the fish will nab it and they'll go back, and then they're going to make another worm. Well, they're going to eat
The
the pork.
microworms?
Yeah, they'll eat.
Really?
They'll bite their heads off. And they'll go back in there, and then it takes like 2 weeks. It'll heal up, and they have another worm.
Start to grow out.
Yep. So it's kind of like a perpetual food source. Once they make it, if you put enough in there, not too many, they will go on that substrate. The ones that survive, they don't get eaten right away, and then they say that they'll live in that tank just like you're keeping your fish. They'll stay alive. They won't die. I mean, they will. I mean, they could die, but they're saying that they live and no problems.
Yeah, this summer I'm gonna try to see if I can culture some worms in the basement. I just need to talk to some of the landlord and some of the neighbors if they can let me have a little piece of this little storage space down there, because it's cool and damp. So even if it's like 95 degrees outside, it'll still be like 80, 75 in this little area. So, that way I don't have to worry about them getting too hot. And I could also do it like a sump. I've seen a video, well, not a video, a description of somebody culturing blackworms, and they used, here, let me show you. They did
it in their sump. Wow.
They made a sump style setup. And I'm going to show you what they used. I have the exact tool that they used. Give me a sec.
Oh, the white worms are similar, but not the same as the grindle worms. Oh, okay. But I mean, so I'm a newbie when it comes to a lot of these live foods. All I know is I made a big mistake a while back when I bought Scuds. I'm almost through that whole phase. I think they're all but gone. But I'll do Daphnia. I think that's a better way to go.
So it was on, Greg Sage, his website.
Whose site?
It was on the Greg Sage website.
Oh, yeah.
So he used one of these.
What's the name of his place? Is it Select Pet or is it?
Select Aquatics.
Select Aquatics. Okay. Do you want me to go there? Or do you want to look at
No, I'm going to show you. So he used one of these. You see these? You see this little drawers?
Oh, yeah.
It's a plastic.
Yep.
And he made a sump out of this. So he took the drawers and he plumbed them.
Oh,
and
wow.
he made it I forgot exactly how he did it, but he used one of these. And then he plumbed it in a way where it's like, it'll hold the worms and the filter media.
Ah, okay.
Well, yeah. So he used one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And
are you on a main floor or are you on a second floor or third?
Second floor.
You're on a second floor. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but you see how it's like a little plastic drawer. It's like 3 drawers.
Yeah.
And he just put the worms in I can't remember how he did it, but he plumbed all 3 of the drawers together, and he just had the water circulating through them. And I'm guessing there was filter media in one, and then like the worms were in, I don't know, the second and the bottom. I can't remember exactly how he did it, but he used that exact same one, because when I seen it on his website, I was like, oh shoot, I got that exact little plastic drawer thing.
When you think about it, though, it's actually a pretty good place to, because they like all that, they're a scavenger, those blackworms. I mean, so when that food, did I ever show you that video that Greg Jones did? He does a thing where he does a whole setup doing his blackworms, and he says it's not as difficult as you think. He would just throw if you had a dead fish, you'd throw in there, and the blackworms would consume it within a day or so. You just leave it there. Don't worry about it. Don't take it out. Just leave it there, and they'll eat it until it's gone. And you throw pleco wafers in there, different place. When he puts them, you can see they're all gathered around these little food stations that he puts in. You throw a pleco wafer in there, and they'll all just converge on it and be like a ball of them there.
The
And
only thing I do remember hearing is that the piece of food that you're gonna throw into the blackworms has to have some bit of decomposition started already.
yeah, you want to have some good beneficial bacteria in there.
Like the fish, like if it's a dead fish, you want it to be a little bit decomposed. That's what I heard.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
you can do that.
you don't want to put a fresh piece of fish in there. You want it to
He
be
just
like,
well, he didn't say what it was. He just had a dead fish in his tank. He didn't say how composed it was. He just tossed it in there, and within a few minutes, it was getting. I mean, they were converging on it.
yeah.
It's like as soon as you put it in there, it's like they can sense it in the water, and they all just kind of like migrate toward it. And then they, yeah, I don't. And not on top of that, he also having the he had like 4 sponge filters, one in each corner.
Mm-hmm.
And he had this. It was a thing about this deep, probably. It was like a big. It was only this deep, but it was like 4 feet long and like maybe 2 or 3 feet front to back.
Mm-hmm.
And it was working with a sump underneath it. But that sump worked also not for just that, but for his whole wall of tanks. It was a big sump. And that's how he was doing it. He was just like the water, but he was using sponge filters at the same time also. So he had something that was pulling the water, like overflow, water going into that thing. Sponge filters were going all the time. It would overflow, go down into it. And Jeff, guess what I found? A bunch of my Lampropelagus daffodil. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. 8 babies. Sweet.
Does Aquaball George, does he ever ship fish or no?
Well, he shipped my eggs for the Madacas. Ask him, George. I know not this time of year, but
Well, yeah, nobody's shipping right now, right?
will you, George? Will you ship in the springtime some fish? Betta was asking.
I'm just, not that I want anything. I'm just curious. Is that his thing, or does he just like through his club? Because I know he's in a couple clubs, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he doesn't. It's not as.
I know he's in a Madaka club.
Oh yeah.
He's in the. I think it's called the MAS. Is it the Madaka Aquarium Society? I'm not sure.
I don't. Hey George, do you want to come up here and talk with us about this? It make it easier than trying to type. Let me know. I'll drop the link here. I'll do it for you right now, just in case you want to come up and talk for a few minutes with us. I mean, that would be great. Oops, copy link. It's copied. Okay. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and drop this here. I could, but I only ship overnight. It's expensive. Okay, well, that's all right. You want to come
That's
on up?
the way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, it's actually cheaper if you think about it, because what's going to happen if the fish passes, right? And you have a policy with your customer, right? You don't want to, you want to be able to ship them another fish, right? So if you ship a fish twice because the fish passed, it's going to cost more than if you just pay for the shipping, right? For overnight.
There he is. Hey, George.
Hey, how's it going?
Good,
How's
good.
it going, George?
Sorry.
So, we're seeing there.
Yeah.
Oh, and Eyeball's back. Hey, Roy. How you
Oh,
doing,
by the
George?
way,
George?
let me just turn the tank so you guys can see the tank.
There we go. So you said he will ship, but he has to do it overnight, and it's expensive. But you know what? Depending on what it is, worth it though. I mean, overnight. Yeah.
So
It might
Jeff,
be
you know how
expensive,
it is with I like to have expensive fish. So if you really want to get them from me, you gotta pay the shipping. I always talked about this. So I'm not trying to be mean, but I think when I buy fish like that, I go ahead and pay for it. Hundreds of dollars for shipping, guys. You know, right? I have the receipt, my bank statement. You seen it, Jeff? I showed it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, that's the only thing fair. I can. You gotta get a hold of me, but it's not easy. I'll do it eventually. My plan is for this next year that so you'll be able full on maybe a website too. It says in my horoscope that I'm gonna have a great year. I was born in the year of the monkey. I'm a Capricorn, and that's the horoscope. Just to let you know.
Yes.
Nice.
I
I'm a
know you're
Leo.
gonna have you have a great year every year, pretty much.
My
I
friend,
mean,
as long as George is breathing, is great for him, and everybody healthy around him. That's all that matters.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's absolutely right.
Yesterday, I killed 15 baby shrimp. Sorry, not shrimp. Discus.
Oh
Oh,
I
my
had
God.
to. They were not growing. They were stunted. Those were stunted ones, and you can't grow those up. You can't sell them. They were fat and chunky, but they won't grow. And I just like said, "Sorry guys, I gave them a clove oil bath, and they went to sleep. Didn't wake up."
Well, that's the most humane way to do it.
yeah.
That clove oil.
Yeah, it puts them to sleep.
Now those fish, I
Yeah.
mean, they wouldn't have been happy. They wouldn't have been happy if you let them live. I mean, if you give them, just say if you donated them to somebody who adopted them.
Yeah, I don't have people like that to donate it. I do, but I they have no room right now. So my friend Marcos usually takes some fish from me, but I don't have. It's taking room. I want to breed in.
Yeah.
I brought in some Pleco caves. I'll show them to you if you like.
Oh,
I put them in a tank already. The for the L4644s, the L640, whatever. Sorry, I keep
oh,
forgetting the name.
oh, you got the two
For
thirty
some
six then.
zebra Plecos. My wife have a plan of buying 10 of them.
Oh wow. Oh, that's great.
L046.
L 46. Yep. Yep.
L46.
L 04.
L46. Yeah.
Wow. Those are they're beautiful too. But you also had the other ones too. What were those?
I
The
do still have them.
two thirty
I have
six.
another. I have another one. I also have the Colombian zebra Plecos. You seen those? I showed to you. Let me show you this.
Okay. You do this, and then
Actually, the zebra pleco, that's one that I would really like to have. I mean, obviously anyone would, right? They're really pretty, but they're
mm-hmm.
very expensive.
Yeah, oops, we got here. There we go.
These are the Colombian zebras. I don't know what's going on. They're in the cave. I was gonna check on them, but I left them alone. See 'em.
Now, are they like any other zebra, or are these type
Yeah, look,
different?
there's the one that has a tail out a little bit. Hold on, let me move that filter so the light can hit it. You can see it better 1 second. Oh, look. See on the corner, that one, the last one almost came out. Maybe if I give them food, they'll come out. Give me a second. Let me get them some food. One second.
I like those
I
caves
also
that he
have
has
the
there.
other ones, right there. I have the what is it called? L246. Yeah,
Yep, two thirty
L246 zebra
six.
platters. Yeah, I have those, and I haven't bred them. They're in RO water, soft water. There's two filters going on. On this one, I have brand new filter. I'm about to turn it on to get it going like a river for those guys. There should be 5 of them in there. 1 second, let me get them food.
Nice.
Does he
And
have? Do you have breeding parrots in there?
Oh yeah, there is actually some. They've been with me over 2.5 years. I've been growing them up since they're babies.
Oh
One
wow, you've
second.
had them for a
Yeah,
minute. Yeah.
I'm
for a
jealous of all
while.
those rocks you got there. Look at those rocks. My
Oh,
goodness.
bro, that Lamprologis. Oh, here, check it out. Mama is in there with them still. I'm gonna take it out today, tomorrow. Oh, she's in the back. But I got some babies on the corner. There she is. There she is, underneath the filter.
Oh
And there's babies
wow.
on the back far corner. I see about plenty of babies in there. There's
And that's the
few of them.
calypterus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
see
Look at
them.
the mom. That's the mom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's pretty cool looking.
So
Very cool.
just to let you know, here's a couple babies in the front of us,
Fish dreams.
right
Hello.
there on the floor.
Oh yes.
Few of them, but the ones that are in the back, all the way in the corner, Jeff, on the plastic where the silicone is. I see all of them in the back. Later on, they're gonna start moving. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're just barely started free swimming.
You know
Yep.
what I like about the white is you can see every detail, right? Like you can see any little fish that's in there.
I like that too. You can see
Yes,
the fish. They
that's
show
true.
up.
But and then the black. You know what I like about the black? That makes the fish pop up. I'll show it to
Yeah.
you right now. Just give me 1 second. Let me get a food for that black rose.
Okay.
I don't even know what I did with it. Come on, girls, find the food. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
I'm
I
guessing that
usually,
tank.
oh, it's right here. Look, look, hiding, hiding. Look at this. George is hiding his stuff.
George, do you feed any live foods to your fish? Or
Yes, yes, I'm doing BBS
Mhm.
and worms. I'll show it to you really quick. I'm doing BBS
Dang.
always. Oh yeah, I have three going.
Holy
One, two,
shit.
three. And just to show you really quick, see the tanks are out there. I got worms too. Those are I got two cultures of worms going. There's one right there. There's one right there. Those are that. Look, there's some on there actually.
Yeah, they crawl up
What?
on the side of the glass, on the side of the plastic. Yep.
Mhm.
You take like a Q-tip or
Dang.
your fingertip and
Yeah, you scrape it and you just keep it up too. It's mashed potato, very easy to do it.
yeah, you want to
Mhm.
open that up and you want to take a nice. I hear
The
this.
stink, man. I can't do that.
I know. I hear
That's
that's terrible smelling stuff. Take a big sniff.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
so does baby brine shrimp kind of stink, doesn't
Oh,
it?
Cyprichromis. Look at there. Oh my goodness.
which one? This guy's.
Right over there. Yes. Look at
Oh man,
them.
you know what? With this, those are where the what you call it are right now. The oh man, what did you call them? The shell
Oh, the
dwellers. The
Sumbu.
what you call? You see
Sumbu
them?
shell.
Yeah, stumbles. Yeah.
There they are. Oh, I can see them. Oh, I'd love to
Me,
breed
and-
those.
me and Jeff were talking about the Cyprichromis about the shipping, like how they're sensitive to it.
The shipping, the
Yeah.
Picromis, yes,
Uh huh.
but that's why you ship them as small.
They got to be
Okay.
small. Yeah.
So you have to be inch and a half, no bigger than that when you ship them.
Okay.
Just a second. What the hell, bro?
There's the
What's
black
the
angels.
ATV?
There's June's here. You got to show those, George.
Some of these
You got
angels,
to
I
show the
mean, some
black
of these
angels because
biscuits
June's
were
here.
growing big.
Did you hear me, George? Yeah, there they are. There you go, June, right there.
Man, those things are pretty cool.
Aren't they? I know that June will be happy to see them. Ah, man, you got some of the best.
What's in there too? There's rainbows in there.
Okay, so yeah. Kalitawas, all the babies growing big, and then moms and dads in there. Look at mama, what the mama, my baby's looking so beautiful.
Wow.
Here's the dad,
Man,
here's the dad. Look at the dad,
those
Kalitawa.
Kalitawas look like they're glowing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I love them. And there's no light on top. Look at that cheap light on it. If I make the water clean, oh, they'll be swimming like crazy. By the way, let me show you about the black light and show you what else I got. No disc is breeding right now. I do have one, but here's the angel pair. I got some eggs underneath. You see all of those flying
Nice.
around. And here's the pair. They're in the white. Now I got another.
Wow.
This
Look
ding
at
dong
that.
decided to breed. There's a male. That's a male. This is the female.
Wow. They're
Wow.
And
really
look
cool
at the
looking.
clutch right there. There's a clutch.
Those
Now,
are gorgeous.
what kind of angels are those? Those pink ones?
So these are the pink angels. Now, if they're in the black color, look what they look like.
But they're not the glow ones, right? They're just
They
pink.
are. They are the glow ones.
Oh, okay.
And they breed true also.
They breed. Yeah, they breed too. I'll show you the babies later. I'm growing them up right now. I'm gonna grow. Hopefully, they'll grow them up. If they eat them, I'm gonna let them do whatever they want. I'm not gonna collect those guys. If they breed it like that, if their mom and pop is good and they take care of them, I'm gonna keep it. If not, I'm gonna let them eat it.
That's good.
And
I mean, just let them learn.
Soccer balls. Any homes available next to you? I think she wants to move. She wants to move
So
close to your house.
here's some koi babies. Baby koi's in there.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
look at them.
Those are the big bucks right there.
They've already
There's
got. They've already got color already. Look at them little guys.
Yeah,
Whoa.
those are a big seller here in Chicago. The koi.
There's another koi pair. Watch my black looking one. So this is in the white
Oh
right
yeah,
now. I have metal in blue. They have babies, by the way, on the pipe. You see it?
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So a lot of babies on the
yeah.
pipe
See
there.
them on there. Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Now look at the black ones. Ta-da! In the black color, they
Wow. Yeah,
flow,
Wow.
they do
bro.
pop, huh?
Yes, they are gorgeous. Look at them.
And those things are really nice.
They are
Hey, they have
really.
eggs in the back. Look at the eggs.
Oh
And there's
yeah.
some.
Look at that.
So I got number one pair breeding, number two pair breeding, and the number three pair have my babies already cry swimming almost. Look, there's a bunch of
I
them in
call
the
you the
bottom.
master, George. You're the master breeder. Look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see the little babies in there. Yep. And there's a pile of them right there.
Yeah, there's over 300, and look at there's a bunch of them flying around, man.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
cool.
And you put the
So
baby Brian in there?
look, every day the tick. So no, not yet, not yet. Not they're not free swimming. So when they're free swim, they're gonna. So this is the technique with this. Don't skip water changes every day. 90% water change, same temperature,
Yeah.
and slowly fill it back up. Don't make them go crazy,
Right.
you know. So yeah, and if
Drip it
you
on
can
there.
take some of the bad ones out of there, it's okay. If you don't, that's okay. Until they start swimming, and then you take them and put them in a 20-gallon right away, bro, and that's enough. Don't. I wouldn't do 10-gallon, 20-gallon if you can, because
Okay.
there's a lot
Oh, yeah.
Are
over
those 20 gallon?
150,
Those are 20 gallon highs you work with. The
Yeah,
high.
these are 20-gallon high. I have them this way, but though because you
Okay.
see the,
Yeah. Yeah. Very
and
cool.
then those are my 40 breeders, six of them. So check out what I'm doing right now. So I got my here. Check out this guy. I'm not showing them to you, but here. So
What
I'm
is that? 75.
75 two, and then I got a 60, 55 with discus in them. My planted tank. So I emptied this room right here, this whole area, big area next to my planted tank. I'm thinking on either build a 275 right here
Mm-hmm.
or bring those barrels from the middle, put them over there, and then build a 75, put it from like right here over here, which I would enjoy more, easy water change for me than going in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm
It's a nice
thinking
setup.
about doing that. So check out
Wow.
my guess it's getting
The
bigger,
only thing
dog.
that's nice, the nice thing about how you have it now is it feels more open. If you put those tanks there, it's gonna be a little more uh, clustered. I think.
Hmm.
Man, look at
Yeah,
those guys. What are
if I if I put them right here, that'd be a
yeah?
little
It's
cluster.
gonna block a little bit. Yep.
How
Right.
much RO water do you create, George, on a regular basis?
How much water I changed? So now, Jeff, let me
The
explain.
RO. The RO water.
Oh man.
How much RO do
So
you use?
this is what I'm doing. RODI, the planted tank. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a second. I'll turn it on. It's okay. This isn't anything like bad. Give me a second. Let me turn it on. There you go. They're sleeping. Just a few minutes, just to look at it. It doesn't hurt anything.
Okay.
So this tank right here, I got more plants coming in a couple more days. I'll be trimming it a lot more, moving a lot of plants around, maybe get rid of some of that on the back, little less. And so it's growing crazy. The CO2 and all that, like
Yeah.
it's growing very nice.
Now, George, are you doing this just for like to have it organized, or is this like a Dutch style?
This is kind of a Dutch style, Beto.
Okay.
And I want to sell plants out of it to the club and
Okay.
to anybody would like, and it's growing inside the water, and it's very
Yeah.
hard to find it that way. Everybody sells them out growing outside of the water. So sorry
Hmm.
guys, I gotta turn that off.
Yeah.
It's on
Everybody
a
has them growing out the water. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's on a timer. So here's a discus pair. One right now I have that I have eggs from. You see the eggs?
Yeah, they're on the wall there, right?
There is methylene blue in the water, guys, but I'm doing no RO in there. No RO. Oh, it's all hard water. And guess what? The minute they wiggle, water's being changed day by day. Right away, it goes back to the normal. and nothing happens. If you see it murky, right away bring another filter in there. Don't leave it alone
Okay.
because that will.
Don't do anything drastic.
No, no, nothing crazy. No, if the water turns murky, you see how it's crystal clear.
Yep, yep.
In case the water turns murky because the bacteria, and don't overfeed. Of course, don't overfeed. In case of the bacteria, water can turn murky. That's no good. That means the fish is not happy in there either. So I would right away and get another filter, which I have a bunch of them. I even have extra. I bought, look, sitting, waiting to be in the water.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
liking
always
this
good to
big
have
ones.
some. Yeah,
You know
those are
why?
cool.
No, there's actually bio and what you call it in
Oh,
there.
on the inside, right?
Yeah. Look how heavy the
Yeah, on the
bottom is.
inside, there's like little rocks in there, right?
Yes. Look, let me show you 1 second. So it
Yeah,
twists
you
open,
unscrew it. Yeah, you unscrew it. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah,
and
they're
then look,
pretty. They're
inside.
pretty inexpensive too, right? They're only like $4 or something.
Inexpensive. 6 of them for like 40 something, I think. I don't remember. Um,
Yeah, you put the rocks inside. Yep. Yeah, I've seen those. Yep, those are
and
cool.
then the air stone inside, and then you got the lift tube too.
The
It's
only thing
really
I
neat.
think about George, the only problem that I see with those, and I haven't used them, so I don't know for sure. But I was always thinking maybe the detritus will get stuck in there
The tries get stuck where?
inside the filter.
I mean,
With
after a
with
while, you gotta clean it. I'll say, yeah, it
yeah,
would get try this. Man, I had the food in my hand, and I put it somewhere. I can't even find it anymore. Wow, me is crazy. I can't believe I do these things like that. I'm
I do
trying to
that
feed
too.
the plecos to show you they are coming out. They will come out too. And the food was in my hand. The container gone. Holy cow, Joe! I can't believe you did that. Anyway, let me get a bag of something. I have a bunch of food. Let's get this one. Anything sinking, they will come out.
Man, if I
And
had some money, I would buy I'd try to buy some of those zebras off in
I
a
know.
heartbeat.
I know it. I know. In Tanganyikan cichlids too. Leptosoma. Oh, those are. Mm.
I like the caves.
Yeah, those are the plant watering. Those actually worked for me better than the other ones do. The watering spikes work great. That's what
I
I.
like the one that looks like a brick right there in the against the wall, the white one. I
I
like
just
that
got
one.
Which
those.
one's oh the like
I
the
just got those.
apartment complex one? Yeah,
I just bought these.
Yeah, those things are cool.
I
I
just put them
like
in
that
there,
because
brand new. You see no algae on it.
yeah, I like it because it fits really good. Like it doesn't have a weird shape to it. It's just like perfect block. Just
I
fits
bet that fish
Yeah.
perfect.
will like Tanganyikans too. They love those kind of things, little shelves. Mm-hmm.
So there's the zebra coming up.
Look at them beauties. Oh,
That's pretty nice. What is that on the top of? Oh, it's a piece of wood. Oh, you need wood for the plecos. That's true.
For the babies, just in case, but actually it's better to feed them high protein food, which I do. Like my protein, I just fed them right now. It's very high. Let me read it 1 second. I'll tell you how much was it. 49 cured fat. Cured protein 49. Cured fat is 12%. And there's fiber and all that. Yeah. 49%. It's not bad. There you go. This guy's trying to come out.
The
Maybe.
sinking wafers, huh?
Man, I'm
You
bet you anything. One of these guys have baby in there. But I really didn't want to bother it. I'm gonna see though. I'm gonna see, dude. Why not, right? What are you
That's the
guys
only thing with them,
doing?
right? They hide a lot. They hide a lot.
Nah, I don't see anything in this one. Okay,
I could have
this one
sworn
is
I seen
missing.
a tail in there.
Yeah, he's in there. He's in there, but